Hello everyone, welcome back to Stirlingshire Homestead. Maddie is on her way down. She's grabbing the last bit of the tools that we were using. And we're in the process of getting PEX taken care of. You can see that up there for our laundry sink, washer, and over there our toilet in our bathroom. And running all the PEX where it needs to go. Down here to the water heater where eventually, let me back out a little bit, our hot water will be, and our cold water, you guys have seen that before. It's that black line right there from our well. So hopefully this is a good startup. We're doing PEX ourselves. It's not technically hard, but it is very physically demanding. Just because of the height we're doing everything at, because our ceilings are 12 feet and you're constantly looking straight up. If we had a ceiling that we could just do everything from a step ladder, I highly suspect that the first floor to underneath stuff to get to the upstairs bathroom is going to be super easy compared to what we're doing right now. We've got 4 3/4-inch lines coming in, 2 hot, 2 cold. Eventually we're going to have a 1-inch line coming from the heater and then a 1-inch line coming from our main pressure tank to go to these lines. That way we meet code for the amount of fixture units we got. If I understand this right, you're allowed 14 fixture units per hot or cold line. And so that is 3/4-inch thickness. If I'm not right, my plumber friends are gonna have to tell me otherwise, but that's what I've got. So I'm running 3/4-inch everywhere as like the main branch to everything. So I've got a hot and a cold that runs this way to our bathroom that's laundry room related, and then from that 3/4, like I was showing you guys, things branch off into 1/2-inch increments. So I've got the T here for the hot that branches off to 1/2, and then I've got a reducer that switches it to 1/2. And then here I've got a T that goes to 1/2, and then a reducer that switches to 1/2. And then this line for the toilet is also a 1/2-inch because we come off of that 3/4-inch to do that. And then over here, this is the first one we started on. As far as PEX goes, we went in here and we got the things plumbed in for this particular line. And from the water heater, it comes up in one of the joists, and we keep them separate so you don't have to run, pipe insulation on the red. And then we tee off here to go to our sink in our master bathroom. And that goes up right there. And then the 3/4 ones continue this way to get to the shower. And so once we're at the shower, you can see the shower bit is right here. And they switch off to 1/2-inch to go up into the shower, both of those. And then we have a 1/2-inch running the rest of the way in the blue to continue on and go to the toilet, which sits right there. And all of those things are secured with these clamps. You can see those black little bits that are on there. It's these 2 things here. Let me get my hand in view. This one there and this one there. And those things hold everything together and make it so they don't fall below the height of the I-joists. So we are 2 rooms plumbing down. The only thing we got to think about now on whatever side we're doing, probably this side here, we have to figure out how we're going to put in hose bibs, and then eventually that 3/4 cold line should be able to handle a hose bib out this side. I want a hose bib on this side. I want one not in the garage, we don't need one in the garage, and we're going to put one out here. And so we've got one on each side, and I'll probably end up running another one down and putting it down here at the bottom level as well. So those are the other 3 things we've got to add down here. And the only other thing that we haven't hooked up yet as far as basement PEX goes is this for the kitchen sink. And that one is just going to be a straight 1/2-inch line that goes right up there and then runs down into this section, and then we'll come over until we eventually go under the stairs to come into this room. So that's what we're looking at. Hopefully we can get some more of that done tomorrow. Today we are done. That took us a little over 4 hours. We've been timing ourselves recently because
using the Pomodoro method.
Pomodoro.
Pomodoro.
Is it Pomo or Pompo?
Pomo.
Oh, that was Pompo.
Pomodoro.
We'll settle that later. Either way, where you put a timer on and you work for a certain amount of time. I think it's what, half an hour, and then you take a 5-minute quick rest. We did a modified version today where I just set a timer for 4 hours,
Well,
and we worked. And then if we needed a quick break, we'd take 5 when we needed 5.
it's really any time you want. It's a great tool if you have ADHD, where you have to clean the kitchen, but it seems like a really big job. So you set a timer for 10 minutes, clean for that 10 minutes. It'll go off, and you go, oh, that wasn't that long. I can go more, or yeah, I've had enough. I'll be done.
So for today, the timer went off, and we only had 2 more connections to make in here, and it was the ones to get the laundry sink locked in. So we did that, took care of it. It's done now, and that saved us lots of money because our plumber doesn't have to come back and do that for us, which is good. Only made 2 mistakes. One of them was really bad. You shouldn't be that far away with your crimp ring. Normally that sits way up where my thumbnail is, and I missed that one completely, so we'll have to get a crimp ring removal tool. And then same with this one. It was real close. It was real close, but because of how this was sitting, this one probably could have been okay, but it didn't quite meet the spec either when I put the testing tool on it. Every single crimp ring that you use, they've got a gauge here that you can see 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, whatever one you've got, it's got a go or a no-go. If it fits in the slot and sits on the go side of the line, it's a good crimp. If it doesn't, take it off and do it again. So this happened to be one of those cases here. This one was just an F up. It was way too far away.
The brass fittings, because those are expensive. The crimp rings are cheap.
Yeah, crimp rings are cheap. If you can, you got to get a crimp ring removal tool, and you can remove these, and this brass fitting is still A-okay to use. You just got to get that pipe off of there somehow. There is a way that you can actually do this with, if you don't want to use a crimp ring removal tool. We actually did this in the tiny house. We did PEX plumbing, even though I don't have running water right now. I did test it, so I know it works. But what we used was a tin snip that actually works if you go at it for a little while, and it actually goes gently enough that it doesn't ruin the brass underneath, because the brass is actually stronger than tin snip. So that works out well. And then if you're drilling holes for all these things, I recommend a 1-inch bit, very similar to this. It's got a boring end, so it actually drags itself through the wood, which is good. So once you get it started where you want, it fits, and it fits both the 3/4 inch pipe and the 1/2 inch pipe for all those things. So we're done for the day. We're gonna go. It's around 6 o'clock now. And what is it, 5?
5:30.
Oh, it's 5:30? Okay. We're getting close to 6 o'clock. We've been out doing this for a little over 4.5, 5 hours. We're done. We're tired. We're going to go take some rest, and we'll go back at this tomorrow. We'll finish up the sink here. And once that sink for the kitchen is done, I think we're going to run 3/4 to that sink, by the way, just so we've got a nice strong flow there. Once we run 3/4 there, that'll work good too, because if we're going to run back, see, I got so many things on my mind. If we run 3/4 there, then we can also get our bar sink off of that 3/4. We just got to put in a stopper. That'll be brilliant. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then we're going to go upstairs and get that second bathroom for the second floor, and then we should be good to go. And once that PEX is done and it's all kind of hanging down here in this room, or one of these 2 rooms, then we've got her done. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to ask our plumber to come in and finish that for us, because all of the other work is done. So we'll see you later. We'll catch you tomorrow here. And actually, we should turn off the light here. Maybe we should unplug that. Come on, Anna. We're going. Come on, dear. Anna's been doing really well too. She's been sitting in her bed the whole time, just chilling today.
She's finally comfortable.
She's finally comfortable being in here on her own.
9 months later.
9 months since starting the project build. We'll turn the light off, unplug our saw, and then when we get to that point, hopefully tomorrow we'll start doing some other stuff with that. So see you tomorrow. We'll be back.
Anna. Hey. Sit.
Dog training at its finest. Not letting her go out until we say so, even if the door opens. And the best part is, if I walk
Wait.
out, that's what we... No, go back.
Anna.
Back this way. Come on.
Come on.
In. If
Come
I
on.
go out, she shouldn't come out.
Come on.
So we're going to try that again. In.
Sit.
You know what to do.
Anna.
Hey. Sit.
Sit.
Thank you. You wait.
No. Sit. Wait. No.
Sit.
You know, you're cold. As soon as you do this right, we can go.
Wait. You go out first. No, come here. Sit. Wait. You stay right there. No. You stay right there. Okay, mom's gonna go out first.
Anna.
Come here.
Sit.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, folks.
She's cold.
Stay. You wait right here. That's better. Good wait. Okay, go ahead. All right, we'll see you in a bit.